Good afternoon. Just preparing to go out for a meeting, but before doing that, I want to take this time with my audience, my Twitter family, my LinkedIn family, my Facebook, my Google Plus family, and I wanted to share this interesting thought I had. This morning coming into the office, I passed a hearse approaching a turn heading in towards my office, and it was obviously going to a funeral of some sort, a church or something, and there was a casket back there, obviously. And I asked myself the question, I wonder if this individual maximized their potential and left everything above ground. Because the thought of just realizing that I'm in the car driving, they're in a car laying down on their last drive to their resting place, it puts life into perspective. Now let's look at the idea of life. To a certain degree, we can develop reasons not to do something that end up becoming excuses to develop fears, anxieties, and worries to not go after our dreams and goals, or we can have results that are based upon action plans that we've developed over time to give us the confidence and the ability to move forward in life in order to maximize not just our potential, not just our passion, not just our purpose, but also to ensure that we leave everything above ground. Because when we look at life now, we have to really see it for what it is. We are very fragile human beings. Life can take us out at any point in time. But we are also very strong mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to be resilient enough to overcome life's challenges as well. So there are two sides to it. And we have to balance those two sides. But we also have to make sure that we're not putting ourselves in a position where we put too much emphasis on excuses, our ego and pride, our fears and our worries, and less emphasis on resiliency, overcoming, determination, hard work, principles and values that help us become better. That is the challenge of life right now. Are you developing enough reasons not to do something, or are you developing an action plan to do something, to take steps to get results that you can measure? And until we really get our mind in a way of understanding that, what we tend to see right now in our culture is that we have a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial areas or states of our life that we want to maximize. However, what we're seeing is that people are only maximizing it in a couple of those areas. So as an example, in our spiritual life, we're seeing a lot of people emphasize so much on the spiritual aspect of life that they're forgetting the other areas. And those other areas were developed by God to maximize just as much as our spiritual side. But what we're seeing is more people emphasize it on a religious contingency without doing anything else in those areas. So hence they're relying so much on religion to get them through life, through prayer, through church, through a routine that has been conditioning them to believe that they're going to achieve something because they're quote unquote going to church every Sunday. They're reading their Bibles every day. They're going to church functions. They're doing all these different things. And yes, those things all play a part in that, but they're not the only thing. There's other areas of your life to live. And I think what ends up happening with people is that they become fearful of living those areas that can maximize their potential, because they are here for us to do that. So what I would encourage everybody to realize is this: don't put too much emphasis on one thing. Look at all 5 of those areas, and over your lifetime, your job is to find out how to maximize those areas to benefit you, because you are on an individual journey that can only impact people on the outside as you obtain results to help encourage people to be better. You cannot encourage people if you don't have any reference points or results or evidence-based things to be able to help people see a better way of living. We live in this culture right now where people want to see what you're talking about. They want to be able to understand it. They want to be able to connect to it. They want it to be tangible, right? Because words can only get people so far today. There has to be a balance. Seek that balance in those 5 areas. Understand that you can develop the reasons not to do something because of fear and worry and anxiety, or you can develop an action plan that you can take massive action to get better results that you can measure. Take the time to do this. Have a great afternoon.